Okay, well then also agnostic. I mean, I'm just so tired of the vitriol, and I'm tired of the hate, and I'm tired of the bullying, and we're going to be doing some really hardcore, nasty conversation, not nasty, but controversial perhaps conversations on my lives on Tuesdays about these problems, because they're problems. I don't understand why people find it so freaking necessary to run around, point fingers when they can't even get their own crap straight in their own lives. And I'm not saying that about anybody in particular. I'm just saying.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
Thank you,
that.
phonetically incorrect, for saying I'm not a nun. Congratulations. The nun police has just whacked you upside the head.
Oh, who's saying that? I'm going to remove them.
No. Let them be. Let them be. Everybody has the right to their opinion. It doesn't bother me. I don't care what people think about me, to be honest with you.
Sister Edith, let me interject, ma'am, please.
Of course.
What was her name? Phonetically correct? I'm sorry that you're so ignorant that you don't understand that the Catholic religion does not have a patent on nuns. There are many nuns, and they are not Catholic. Please go Google. It's free. And I know you have it because you're on TikTok. Okay, I'm going to shut up now.
Thank you.
Google is your friend. But, here's the thing.
Rainbow.
I did listen to the apology that was given, and I have always been taught from the time I was little that apologies don't include the word but or however or an excuse. And I also believe, Joe, and I'm going to tell you this with all my heart and love, you know how I am. I speak my piece, and
you know
I
you
mean
can.
it. I do think you need to forgive, but not for them. You need to forgive for yourself, because your heart is never going to be clear and calm until you do. And it doesn't matter whether you forgive them or not. You see what I'm saying?
Yep, and I can tell you.
You don't have to forget. I'm not saying forget. But
Yeah, and that's the thing that I have a problem with, is the forgetting. I can forgive super easy. Like I said, I accept. It's not that I don't accept her apology. I accept Mary's apology. Forgiveness is the easy part. I already forgive Mary. Whatever she's going through that caused her to do that, like Mary, just so you know, I see you're still here in the comments. Like, first of all, like, I forgive you for that, but that doesn't even really mean anything to you, in my opinion. To you, Mary, you've got to be able to not just forgive yourself, but put the apology into action, because words are just words. Like, show it in your actions, because you already apologized to me once, and then you did something else to me that was even more harmful after that. So your actions have actually shown me that your apologies don't mean anything and that you can't be trusted. So I can't forget that. It's not that I don't hate you, Mary. I hate your actions. I hate what you've done to me, but I don't hate you. I forgive you. I just won't trust you again. And that's my right. Like, I trust you enough to not block you because I know that you're mutuals with other people. I don't think you're out to deliberately, I don't think like you're even out deliberately to cause me harm. I do feel like you are just following a crowd to fit in somewhere. And I'm sorry, that's just my interpretation. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't want people to attack Mary or be mean to Mary. Like, Mary, you've got to live what you did to me. What would you have done, Mary, if somebody from an extreme side, whether they were extreme left or right, what would you have done if an extremist hunted me down and actually took me out of this world based off of your post and your things? Because that's what other creators are trying to have done to me. That's what Lady Guinevere and her friends are trying to have done to me. That is factual. Even the officer Oshini that was here in my home even admitted that they are trying to get me harmed. He even said that himself.
Joe.
Yes.
Mary said that Liz told her some of this information. Well, Liz is skulking around in here. Why don't you invite Liz up and ask her why she would do that?
Mm-hmm.
I would be surprised if Liz is in my live because Liz knows how I feel about her too after her
Well,
He's
race.
in here.
She came in.
He's in here.
It's so funny how people are. Liz, if you're up, send an invite. Who is? Okay, Barfly can come in.
I can drop if you need me to. I just wanted to clarify that.
We might need
I have known Joe for a while now on social media, and he is one of the sweetest human beings that I know, and I know he doesn't act or feel or behave in the manner that people are accusing him of.
I appreciate you, sister.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate you and love you, and there's nothing
Love you,
you can
Sister
do
Edith.
about it.
And listen, I don't care what anybody says. That is a real nun by her actions alone. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't tell anybody.
I
If you
adore
weren't,
you.
I'm still calling you weekly for our sessions.
And just so if anybody knows Sincere Seal in real life, I know Sister Edith was accused of being that person. I know Charles was accused of being that person. I know other people was accused of being that person. I believe that was an independent person, but I just want to put this out there in case they're watching under another account or something. I miss that seal. That seal was very sincere. I got to know enough to know that whoever it was does either tarot or readings or something like that. I could tell from things they said. But if anybody knows who that person was in real life, I just want to say, like, or if they're watching, I really miss that seal. That seal really brought something, even though I never saw the face, never heard a real voice, there was something about that seal that really touched me. And
Seal has been being bullied.
what's that?
Seal has been being bullied.
I don't doubt it, because anytime people
Yeah.
are sincere. I'm going to let somebody else up here. Teddy, I see you requested to. I'm going to accept you in a minute here if you want. Teddy, I don't know if you meant to send that invitation because I know you've kept your identity private. So think about it before you really come up if you want to or not. But I think Joanna Champion, I don't know who they are. I'm going to accept them and see if they say, if they have
If
anything.
Joe, if you need me to step down, I said my piece, and just wanted to say what I wanted to say. I think the it's just gotten insane all the way across the board,
Yep.
and I just a little tired of it. So if you want me to get out of the box, I'm happy to
No,
do so.
I think the other, Teddy said they hit it by accident, so I'm going to hit the X on Teddy's. Ooh, and Jersey Girl will be next. So, welcome. I can't see the name. You just joined. I just brought you up. Hello, Joanna Champion. Joanna, did you mean to request?
Mary, you're upsetting me.
Mary, really? See what I mean about Mary? I believe every word AK tells me. See what I mean? Mary's apology. Mary just showed her true colors. She came up here and said her apology, but now she's in here saying, I believe every word about AK that AK says. Mary, you're not welcome in my space. Please do not ever come into my lives again. Please do not ever follow me. Your stalking behavior is weird, and I don't want you in my life, period. Please respect the boundary that I just set with you, Mary, and do not make contact with me again in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I forgive you, but I want nothing to do with you. Okay, somebody else requested. I don't know where their request went. Jersey Girl had requested to come up, and then they disappeared. I might have accidentally hit the X on them too. Who's Sleeping Giant? I feel like I've seen that name before.
They're the ones making those really harsh videos about Charles.
Sleeping Giant. That's what I thought. Sleeping Giant, you want to come up? If not, I think honestly, I think you don't deserve space here. I don't know why you're here. It's so weird to me. If I don't like people, I don't follow them and I don't watch their lives. I don't support them that way. I don't understand people that do that, that follow people that they don't like. And yeah.
Oh, I won't lie. I follow people that I
Wait,
don't
am I
like.
not following
But
Sister from here?
what I don't do is go into their comment section and run my mouth or anything like that. Some people I need to keep tabs on.
Yeah, I can understand that. There are a couple people that there are a couple people that I watch just because I believe that they're harmful people that need to be watched. Like
Exactly.
the ones that started this. I kicked Mary out. I blocked Mary. I'm sorry, guys. I can't.
I don't think you need to
It's your
apologize.
space. It's your space. You don't have to apologize to anybody, Joe. If
I know
if
she
she's
came in-
upsetting you, it's not worth it, right? Your
You're
peace
being
is not
toxic.
worth it.
the fact that Mary's coming in here saying that she's sorry, then saying she didn't know whose live she joined, then saying I believe everything AK. I mean, if you guys
She was
don't
never
see-
sorry.
Exactly. And if you guys don't see what she just did, it's a master manipulation move. Why should she doesn't need to be supported by anybody in my opinion. She needs to be left alone to think about what she's done and she'll be accepted by AK's group. She'll be like, you guys do you. I'm not gonna hate on anybody or
Well, AK was dogging her in her live. I mean, not Mary's live, but AK's live. What?
if people
2,
want
3
to
nights
watch
ago.
Mary, that's up to them. I do not tell people who they can and can't follow. I'm not going to be upset. Like, you do you. Just don't. Just make sure she knows that she's not anywhere. She's not welcome anywhere near me again. Period. I only let her up here today because of you, Vampy. Like because and don't take that wrong. That was a good. What I'm saying is that's a good thing for you. Is like I let her up here in respect for you.
Oh, I just want to but give you something to think about.
They're in here on their other burner. Just an FYI, letting you know, Joe.
Yeah,
Apologies.
Is that the Mary Marnaw? Is that also her with blonde hair now?
One of the other team's burners.
And Joe, I want to make it clear, I'm not friends with Mary, and
No,
she
I know.
knows that. But, I thought she'd get up here and apologize for that because of the previous conversation I had with her about the pedo name. And, yeah, she did, and then she just blew all that, so...
Which one is her burner account? And I'm sorry, Barfly. I think Barfly or Carol. Somebody was just saying something. They wanted to say something about
Yeah,
it.
I was just going to give you guys some food for thought for future reference. A sincere apology does not carry a qualifier to justify the behavior that warranted the apology.
A sincere apology is actions following through, not just words. A sincere apology comes from your changed behavior. And Mary, you've shown time and time again that your behavior has not changed at all and that your apologies are like completely insincere and performative, in my opinion. Sister, I'm so glad that, like, sister, there are certain people that I've met through this whole thing with Charles that I've just really grown this adoration for. And I know that there are people, like, there's infighting within the original group that started. I will say this, out of all the original people that came in here and started with this stuff, the only two that I really want nothing to do with is Mary and Liz. Now, if Liz is in here on a burner account, if Mary's in here on a burner account, that's on them. Liz, if you're in here on a burner account and you have the capability to come up and you want to come up and say something, you're more than welcome to. But don't forget, I have private conversations between you and I that I still haven't released showing that your apology was pretty fake. So just think twice before you come up in a box. But if you're in here, Liz, and you want to, feel free. AK, I know you're probably in here watching too. Any of AK's friends, if you have the guts and you want to say something, come on up. Send a request. What is the conversation? Shell Bell. The conversation is right now I invited a person named AK to come and have conversations with me because AK has been putting out very harmful videos that are very dangerous towards people in our community, in the LGBTQI plus community, especially gay men. AK is using the tactics that essentially supremacists use to target us. And so I invited AK to a live. Instead of talking about me, she can talk with me. Yes, Lady G is in AK's comments, I know. Because Lady G is the one that's fueling this smear campaign against me while claiming to be an advocate and an ally for the gay community. She is not. She absolutely is not. She's harmful to the gay community and many people in it. Charles, myself, and others.
Joe, there's a lot more people in here. Can you show that screenshot, the big version of that screenshot behind you, and explain why this live is happening again?
Yeah, hold on. Let me find that particular screenshot. So AK posted some proof, according to her, according to AK, I'll say, it was proof that supposedly, per AK's words, this was showing that I had a history from 1997. Can you guys still hear me? Can you still hear me?
I lagged a little bit on my end, but it might just be my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can hear you fine.
Okay, perfect. So AK was saying that this was proof that there's been issues with me since 1997. And what she's using is just a screenshot of me and another person. Now, AK is saying, this is what AK put out there, okay? She's just showing that I had a case against somebody named William Orr. Now, according to AK, William Orr is supposedly an ex-lover of mine. William Orr is not even gay. William Orr was the person that was with, how do I explain this? My boyfriend at the time, his mother, my boyfriend at the time, James, in 1997, his mother was with William Orr. James's little brother, and I were moving his mom out of the place that she was living with Billy. That's what we called him. And we were moving her out while he was at work because she was in a bad situation, a DV situation. She found her own place and we were trying to move her out while he was at work. One of the neighbors called and let him know that what was going on. This case is public record. You guys should be able to order a copy of it just as much as AK did. AK's only showing little tiny bits and pieces because AK wants to set their own narrative. So one of my friends actually went and pulled some of the records, and I'm going to show that next, to show the other names that were actually on that documentation, showing that it was much more than just William Orr and me. AK's trying to set her narrative by showing just partial screenshots. Let me find the whole one. Sorry. This is going to take me a minute. So when we were moving his mom's, this is James, by the way. This is a screenshot from one of AK's friends who made a video of my friend singing. My friend has since been killed by police officers for no crime committed. Let me find the screenshot. Hold on. Effects. Okay. So while we were moving James's mom out, Billy shows up from work and pulled a pew-pew, you know what, on himself and then his mom. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask and find the screenshot. Is Thundercunt still in here? Because Thundercunt has the screenshot. That's who. So it has the whole screenshot. Where did I just had it a little while ago, damn it.
Joe, I just wanted to let you know, Kendall's in here, my right side brain person, or my other part of my brain is here. Just wanted to share. Because we completely 100% support you, even though we technically aren't taking sides. How's that for making sense?
Kendall's in here. Let me, I'm going to have to hop off of here for a second. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear my voice, but I'm going to have to hop over to my photos and grab this and make it a screen recording to where, or a screenshot where you guys can actually see everything. So just give me a minute. If you can't hear me, just talk amongst yourselves, please.
Wow, this went very unexpected today for a Sunday. I know you're not supposed to be working, sister.
Nope. Nope. Usually take Sundays off, and this one's particularly not a pleasant one for me. But no, I just couldn't not. That's all I'm just going to say. About my personal stuff. That's not relevant. But
Sister, I hope everything's going good.
no, it is. You guys will see the video tomorrow. My mom passed 2 years ago today, so today's kind of a
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry.
kind
Sorry.
of well. She was 1 month shy of her 97th birthday, so no regrets, and she was perfectly content to go, if you want to put it that way. But yeah, pretty amazing woman, and I miss her. So yeah,
Okay, so I
kinda-
have a question for you.
sure.
Don't be mad at me.
I don't get mad easily.
What is more acceptable? Christ cabbage or the Lord's lettuce?
I actually prefer the devil's lettuce.
Well, you know what? I was saying that, and then some lady said she was going to hex me. So,
Hex you?
yeah.
Cindy 420. Oh, Cindy
sorry.
420 just sent her. So Becky and Cindy, if you guys wanted to come up, you can. I saw that you guys sent invitations and then retracted them, I think.
Oh, that's funny. Hex
So what
you.
is the first thing you said? You said something else and then Lord's lettuce?
Christ cabbage.
What is the difference between Christ cabbage, the Lord's lettuce? I think I know what the devil's lettuce is. Isn't that herbal Knerble? Isn't that
Yeah.
Okay. What are the first two?
Just another name for it instead of saying the devil's lettuce, because some lady
Yeah.
said she was going to hex me for calling it that.
Well, I'd like somebody to try to say that to me. I'm just gonna, share that.
You know what's so crazy to me is that
I was trying to make it heavenly friendly.
Right?
it boggles my mind that so many places made something like whatever we want to call it, the Lord's lettuce, the devil's lettuce, something like that illegal when it has been proven to be medicinal for so many purposes. But yet alcohol, which is one of the biggest gateway drugs, and a lot of people don't even acknowledge that it is a drug.
Destroys your organs.
It destroys your organs. It destroys your brains. It is much more harmful, and there are more situations with police involved from violence that occurred out of people engaging in alcohol. Usually with the devil's lettuce, you hear of people binging at 7-Eleven or something in the middle of the night, but there's usually not violence involved with that.
No,
Right.
it's usually, I always worry about, the pizza and the Doritos being gone with people who, indulge in the devil's lettuce, if you want to call it that, or however you want to put that. But I don't worry about that with people who drink. I worry about people who drink and go out and get in a vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Lord, driving's the last thing I want to do after indulging.
Right. And that's kind
Yeah.
of always been my point. Everybody who has heard me on a live, I admit I live in Arizona where it is legal. I am on so many medications that are full of chemicals. The doctor and I are working on getting me off of those and onto the devil's lettuce, because he agrees with me that the medications are way worse than, having a little, I don't inhale the other. But I do, or I would if I was allowed to, do the gummies and things like that. So I just don't get it, because it not only will help with chronic pain, it helps with depression, it helps with, just about everything, I have friends who battle cancer, and it helps them eat when they can't put a drop of food or even a protein drink down them. You know, so I don't get why it's just not legal all the way across the board. I mean, I know they're working on that, but it's for just flabbergasts me that it hasn't happened all the way across the board, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then I'm also someone who thinks that sex work should be legal. So,
Same.
you know,
I mean, if they're, here's how I would look. Cindy requested to join, so I'm bringing Cindy up. But really quick before I welcome Cindy, if we think about it, like with legalization of marijuana, it has made it safer for people because they know what they're getting. They're able to dose it properly. It's safer, right? So, and it's really it's people doing what they want with their own selves. Like they're not harming other people. So if we have alcohol legal, I just don't see any reason why that should be illegal. Like why should marijuana be illegal? Anyway, welcome, Cindy.
Hey everybody. So I have a fun story about Christ cabbage. So my girlfriend came over to the house one day and she found my cabbage in the fridge and she decided she was going to indulge in some, and I said, don't eat too much. It's really potent. But she didn't listen to me. So we're going to the store. She's driving and all of a sudden she looks at me and she goes, are we moving? And I said, Kelly, pull the car over and let me drive. So I don't let Kelly touch my cabbage anymore.
Wow.
I know.
You
Are
need
we
to keep
moving?
that
I'm
spicy
like,
broccoli away from your friend.
I mean,
No
what was
kidding,
the
right?
strain of the cabbage?
It was good. Apparently it was too good for her.
Wait, what?
Wait, excuse me. Did you know AK and Mary are cousins? Wild facts. I'll be outing them both on this internet game.
What?
Excuse me? Sorry, Cindy. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Wait.
No,
what?
that's okay. I saw that too.
Wait, hold on. I missed that. Did you know that Mary are cousins? Did you know that AK and Mary are cousins? Wild facts. I'll be coming. Wow, Vampy, you're in here. Oh,
There's a different
of
vampire.
course. Of course. I just got live restricted. Hold on. I'm gonna have to restart again, guys.
it's probably because you said the MJ word out loud.
It probably is. I'm gonna restart though. If anybody wants to come back, I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna restart right away.
I'll be back.
Right.